Good morning. This is Laura Walton at Martha's Task, and today we are going to start some sewing classes, and we are going to be making weighted cord holders. And Mary Burns, our fabulous instructor, is going to show us how to do this.
Good morning. So this is a cord weight, and what it does is you put your cell phone cord through this. It's a little tab that's fastened with Velcro. And when you unplug your cell phone, your cord doesn't fall on the floor. I know that happen to me all the time, and it's just a pain to have to pick your cell phone cord up off the floor.
Of course.
So I keep these, I'm making these some for around the house.
Awesome.
So they're a simple project. You need 2 squares of fabric, 4" by 4", 1 rectangle of fabric, 4 inches by 3 inches, Velcro is about 1 inch, and you need poly pellets for stuffing. I get these off of Amazon, and so that's where you can find them. I don't know if they're available locally, but Amazon does have them. So it's really a pretty simple project. The first thing we're going to do is take the 2 4-inch squares. We're going to put the right sides together, and we're going to sew around 3 sides. And you leave the 4th side open. So that is open for later. Then I take the 4" by 3" square, and I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold the wrong sides together, like that, and I'm going to iron it, and that forms a crease in the center. Then I'm going to take it, open it out. I'm going to take one side and fold to the center, iron that down. This side, fold to the center, iron it down, and then you fold it in half, and that becomes this little tab part. So we do that. The next thing I need to do is I need to mark the center of my tab. So I'm going to fold it in half, and that's where my center is. And didn't get a pin out, so I would normally take a pin and mark it. And then I'm going to take my Velcro, and you position your Velcro on either side of that half, and then just sew it down on both sides. Then once it's sewn down on both sides, you're going to take it, and you'll see this one that I've worked on. I've folded it in half. I have taken my square, and I take it and I refold it like this and match my side seams.
Perfect.
And that kind of forms my triangle. So I will take my tab, and I'm going to position it, fold it in half. It's going to be positioned, since I had one with the Velcro sewn down, but I seem to have lost it before I got here, so I'm going to demo with this. And you'll take that, you'll position that right over the side seam and sew it down. And then the other thing I do is once I sew that down, I sew down both edges of this down towards the center, but I leave a gap in the center. And then I end up with what looks like this. So I've sewn both sides, I've sewn my Velcro tab in, and so now it's ready to stuff. So I will take it, you turn it right side out, and poke the corners out so they look nice. And see, that gives you your triangular shape. And then I'm going to take my poly pellets, and I have a funnel. And what I found when I was doing this at home, I was getting pellets bouncing all over my kitchen. So I decided today for this class, I brought a pie plate to hopefully keep them in place. So then I use a funnel, and I stuff my little bag. And they don't go down through the funnel real good. You kind of have to push them through a little bit. I'll do more later. But you'll fill your bag, and then once you get it filled, you hand sew it shut. Now I really wanted to sew it shut on my sewing machine, but this was too big. It didn't fit under the sewing machine to do it. It was just too thick, so I had to hand sew it shut. And that is your cord weight.